What's up, YouTube family? It's your favorite broker and host, Wayne Chappelle, and I'm back at you with another video. If you guys watched my video from earlier this morning, I mean, it was literally in the wee hours of the morning. I appreciate you for watching that video. But I'm back again. It's a little bit later in the day now. Actually, this day is winding down. Thank goodness, because I really do need to get some sleep. I've been up for way too long. But this video is, and I believe I'm going to title this one, No Excuses, Just Adjustments, all right? No excuses, just adjustments. And for those of you that know me, and a lot of you guys who are watching this video have not been mentored by me or coached by me, or don't know my philosophy in regards to dealing with this, right? But I can tell you one thing for sure in regards to people that I coach or mentor or work with. I don't take excuses, right? No excuses. I don't want to hear about excuses. We only make adjustments in regards to when I'm coaching and mentoring you, right? So if you suck at something, that's fine, right? Perfect example. Going out, and this is old school, right? You're going out, you're trying to prospect, you're trying to get yourself, customers and clients, right? Your potentials that you're trying to get. And you're like, well, Wayne, I can't do this, or I suck at this and I suck at that. I don't want to hear that, right? And I'm speaking to everybody at this point, but I'm basically reiterating the same things that I say in my coaching sessions, right? I don't want to hear about your excuses, right? I'm not, and you guys are getting this free, but for those of you that actually pay for my guidance and wisdom, the little bit of it that I do have that I charge a fee for, I don't accept excuses, right? Excuses, you have to leave those back at the door. They're not involved in this session, and I'm carrying that over because I want to, provide a value exchange here in regards to that, right? No excuses, just adjustments. That's what we run by. That is how we diagnose and solve the tough issues and the tough problems that, we're facing in our business and, trying to make us better, in regards to that. So no excuses, just adjustments. And, I'm just going to go over examples of, people that come to me that I work with that, for example, come up and say, you know what, Wayne, I was trying to get this done and, I suck at this. I suck at cold calling. I suck at, prospecting. And that's an excuse, right? You're trying to excuse the fact that you suck at something. And everybody starts off sucking at something. I don't know anybody, there's a lot of people that are just naturally born at sales or what have you. But most of us aren't. I wasn't going into it, and I sucked going into it as well. But I didn't accept the excuses that were in my mind or what other people were telling me. I can tell you right now, I suck at doing YouTube videos. And that's not going to stop me. I'm not going to use that as an excuse to say, well, I'm just going to get off of YouTube. I'm going to make adjustments, small increments, small adjustments until I, get myself to where I'm very successful on YouTube, right? And back into, talking with you guys and carrying over these examples that I have from my mentoring sessions is, no excuses, only adjustments. I want you guys to really kind of take away, this is very important, and this is a key takeaway that I want you guys to understand. Stop making excuses, make adjustments. If you find yourself struggling or sucking at something, figure out how you can make small adjustments and small tweaks to whatever you're doing wrong to make it better. So, for example, when I was having one of my sessions, this individual has a problem with prospecting. They're not a natural born salesperson. They struggle tremendously with this, right? And I've shadowed this individual. I've went out in the field with this individual, and they literally, and not to laugh, but they literally shake like the leaves on a tree in regards to it. Is that overwhelming for them? But we're working to get through that. And like I said, it's small adjustments. But when they came to me, they just, were saying, I suck at this, I can't do this, there's no way that this is going to be possible. And I pretty much let them know, hey, if you're going to accept the excuses that you're, providing to me, because I'm not going to accept them, but if you're going to accept them, you might as well drop out of the business right now, go back to work for somebody, and you're not gonna be successful in this business. So you have to make a decision. Either you're going to stop making excuses, number one, and number two, you're going to find a way, and I'm here to help you do that. Find a way to make small adjustments, right, that are going to eventually make you become successful in dealing with prospecting. And anybody in real estate or in sales will be lying if they tell you that they actually enjoy it, right? Because it is very, this is one of the most difficult parts of being in sales or being in a commission related job, is going out and prospecting. Now, eventually you can get to a point where it's second nature, right? It just doesn't bother you anymore because you've overcome the excuses part of it. You overcome sucking at it, and you've come up with a process. So it's become second nature to you where it doesn't bother you anymore. Eventually you can get there. I mean, I struggle with it myself because I can be in the zone and it doesn't bother me anymore. But then, I may fall out, I may shift my business or whatever I'm doing on a day-to-day basis away from prospecting, and then I have to jump back into it, and it becomes uncomfortable again, right? But if I'm constantly in it, I find myself very comfortable prospecting for new business, whether it be in real estate, whether it be for mentoring or whatever it is. I become comfortable in it because I'm doing it constantly, and I never accept the excuses. Now, internally, that's always going on in my head. And as I deal with others in my mentoring business, I come across this in what they present and what they project to me is always some kind of excuse on why they can't make this happen, why they can't prospect, why they missed their goal this month, why they're not hitting the numbers that they need to hit, why they didn't have as many closed deals this year as they wanted to have. We're in the fourth quarter of 2019, and literally we have a little over a month left to get this done. It's about 90% of the year is gone, right? We got about a little over maybe 10% left of this year to get done. And with that said, the problem is people are already giving up, right? They're already coming up with the excuse that, hey, we're almost in December. Here it is November. We're coming up on Thanksgiving pretty soon. I'm not going to be able to hit my goals. I'm not going to be able to do what I set out to do back in January of 2019. That's not an excuse. Make adjustments. And granted, let's look at reality. You may not hit that goal, right? Because you didn't adjust accordingly. But don't let today, being that we're in the fourth quarter, that you're going to lose a game. You may still lose the game, but you're not out of it, right? You're not going to win every game. That's the point of this. But the point that I want to drive home is that if you're going to start, falling, surrendering to the excuses and falling victim to your excuses, you're not going to become successful. So I'm going to wrap the video up. Hopefully I got my point across. My point across is what I tell everybody in my sessions when they bring up excuses. Number one, I don't accept excuses for myself or for the individuals that I'm coaching and mentoring. And we only make adjustments, right? We see what's going wrong and we make adjustments to combat whatever it is that we're having difficulty with. So I want to challenge you guys and present this in this video to hopefully you guys will implement this and take away the key takeaway here is no excuses, only adjustments. Hopefully you guys are going to take this away and implement this in your business and your strategy. Give me some feedback below in regards to that. I'd love to hear you guys' feedback on this. And with that being said, I want you guys to go out there and have a blessed day. Whatever's left of your day. Mine is winding down here. It's been a very long day, but go out there, make it happen, and I'll see you guys on the next video.